All right, since I'm on a big walk home, I figured why not become a vlogger? I have so much to talk about. And I don't get out much. And I don't run. I barely even walk. And it feels so good out here today. Like the nighttime is getting beautiful. There's a fucking satellite up there, or a missile. I either die from dehydration or fucking nuclear war. One of the two will get me. Yeah, here we are. I'm just kind of walking on this little strip, hoping I don't get ran over. But you know what? You can't stop it. If you're gonna run me over, at least back up a couple times. Holy shit, that guy was close. Almost fucking died. That's okay. What am I here to talk about? I don't know. Let's talk about the reason for the season. Let's talk about Jesus. Okay? You know, as you go through some hardships in life, you know, maybe you ignore some of your problems. Maybe you push them away. Maybe you run from them. Like I just ran this fucking mile. And now I'm walking. Because I'm tired. But you know what? Jesus was tired. All right, and he's still tired. He's tired of your bullshit. So this is my message to you. Whether it's spiritual, whether it's just a realization that maybe you're a piece of shit, get it together, okay? It's never too late to look yourself in the eye and say, you are a fucking loser. And I'm gonna fix you, okay? Just like when you get in a relationship and you love someone and you want to fix them and you want to make them feel better, do that to yourself. You know? Think of yourself as like a project. When you catch yourself kind of slipping, I don't know, maybe you got an addiction, maybe you got, I don't know, anger issues. Maybe you got control problems. Maybe you say things that you know you shouldn't. Okay? I'm guilty of everything. And I think, many of us are. It's fucking loud out here, so I have to yell. Maybe I should be a vlogger. Is this my calling? I don't know. But, yeah, man. I don't know. Everyone's dealing with shit. Sometimes you don't know people are dealing with shit. Sometimes maybe you don't even know that you're dealing with shit. And that's why it's nice to have walks like this where you stop and you smell the dirty diapers, you know? Because life isn't all fucking sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes it smells like shit. And you know, in order to get rid of the smell of shit, you gotta get rid of it. Okay? Maybe you can't do it in one day. Maybe you can't do it in 1 week. Maybe you can't do it in 1 month. Maybe a year. Maybe 6 months. But as long as you try every single day to curb your addictions, your bad habits, your bad behaviors, then next thing you know, it's just like working out. You can't go to the gym one day. Shut the fuck up. You can't go to the gym one day and expect to have muscle the next. But if you go every day, eventually you'll see that progress. And you can see that progress in yourself and, you know, your behaviors. Really, it's being... Are you fucking... I don't know how loud that's coming out. But... what the fuck was I talking about? Son of a bitch! Anyway, whatever. What the fuck was I saying? I don't even remember now. Point is, okay, you're not going to notice the progress every day. And eventually you're going to get down the road and you're going to see the progress and be like, holy shit, well, I'm glad I started when I did. you know? And, I don't know, man, life's beautiful, and I have neglected life for my entire life. You know, whether you're religious or not, this is fucking crazy. I've never seen this road have this many people driving on it. So it's like, I thought this was gonna be a nice, peaceful conversation. And it's not. It's loud. It's exhausting. And it's confusing because I'm all over the place. But this is me. This is how I speak. I'm practically speaking to you in tongues, whether or not you are religious, okay? When you just look at the sins in the Bible, it all makes sense, okay? Greed. You can see that in corporatism and the way that all these greedy, rich motherfuckers just destroy everyone's lives to have a little bit of more money in their pocket, you know? And, I don't know, man, you just gotta be conscious of it, you know? If for whatever reason this YouTube channel were to blow up and I was making millions, I'd have to be aware that greed would play an aspect there. And I can't fall into that trap. I can't be like, oh man, I'm gonna make even more money and be a piece of shit. Can't do that. You gotta find a balance in life, right? So my advice is consciously be aware always of what you're saying, what you're doing, what you're thinking. Sometimes it's hard because life, you know, time goes by quick. And before you know it, it's fucking Saturday. And you thought it was Monday. And, you know, I think we let things slip. And maybe I should implement this into my life, but maybe a little checklist every single day. Am I blurry? I look like dick. Maybe a checklist every day, a routine, if you will, you know? Just like with bad habits, they become routines. So we could work to replace them with good habits. Anyways, back to the Bible, back to Jesus, okay? You know, greed is one of the sins. Lust, oof, let me tell you, brother, that is one that I have struggled heavily with. Because who doesn't love pussy, you know? Well, gay people don't love pussy. But, you know, it's kind of always been an underlying issue that I've recognized, but it's, yet again, bad habits are hard to break. And when you got something that gives you, can I cross? Please? When you got something that's a bad habit, but it's giving you pleasure, it's kind of, it makes it harder to break that habit. You know, because once you nut, it's a great feeling, but then you get that nut clarity, you know? And you start thinking like a normal human being. And you're like, I can't believe I just watched that, or I can't believe I just did that, or I can't, you know? And fuck, sorry. Yeah, lust is probably one of the most prominent and dangerous ones in society today, because everyone's fucking everybody. And, you know, you got Adam 22 over here sharing his wife, and he makes a TV show for the next candidate to fuck his wife. And you're watching it, and you're kind of like, what is going on? You know? What is happening to people? There's no meaning to anything anymore, and I kind of have realized that. I want meaning. I want purpose. And, you know, you're not going to find that just throwing dick around. And, I don't know. All right, we got greed, we got lust. What's the other one? Gluttony, you fat fuck. Stop eating so much, okay? You know, back in the day, you had to pick an apple and eat it, Okay, now you got Mexicans picking the apples and you're eating all of them. That's fucked up. It kind of blows my mind because I've worked in a grocery store. I have managed one, and when you kind of sit there and think about it and you fathom how many grocery stores are in an area around you and around the world, and every single one of them has thousands of products, it's kind of mind-blowing to think how that's even sustainable, you know? How do you possibly keep all this stuff on the shelf or even produce it every single day? It's kind of shocking, actually. Can you guys fucking hear me? I don't know. I'm kind of almost home, I think. I don't know where I am. I'm lost and I'm confused, but now I'm found because I have Jesus. No, but not to be like kind of disrespectful and everything. Like, I don't know. I've kind of always been, I've been an emotional guy, and I've also been emotionally closed off at times. So, sometimes you got to hit rock bottom before you really hit that spiritual connection, and I feel like I've kind of been there lately. Because, when you think about, look at that fucking moon, okay? Like, this world is insane. The fact that all of this exists and it works the way it does, regardless if you're Buddhist or whatever the fuck, in my mind, there's got to be a God, And, the whole Big Bang Theory and all of that, it's like, okay, well, they say it came from, like, nothing, right? You can't even see me. I don't even have a light. So I'm sorry, it's darkness. But the Big Bang Theory, right? It's like, who's to say God didn't make the Big Bang happen? That created everything, whatever. What am I talking about? All right. We did greed, we did lust, and we did gluttony. All I can say about that is stop fucking eating. Not too much else you could really say. Be conservative with your food, not your values. No, be conservative with your values too. Because honestly, all these liberals that are chopping their dicks off and transitioning their children, someday there's going to be like a wave of like realization, like, maybe I'm not happy. Maybe I have fucked too many people and now I'm 70 years old and I have no meaning and I have no purpose and no one loves me. And once you kind of hit that rock bottom, I don't know, sometimes life puts a veil over our eyes, an illusion, if you will, right? And, I think during the pandemic, for a lot of people, including myself, there was part of the illusion that was lifted, which is everyone's fucking lying to us. Everybody, the mask mandates, the vaccine, all that stimulus money that they printed really fucked us. Didn't really help anybody. They still haven't helped Maui, but they're still helping the Ukraine. Makes no sense. What does it have to do with gluttony? I have no idea. All right, next one. We're gonna get through all the sins. Sloth, that's laziness. I've been a lazy son of a bitch for a long time. And this run, which has become a walk, I gotta do this more often. I can't just fucking sit around and eat Cheeto Puffs all day. All right, next one. Oh shit, brother, you hear that? Got some yay. All right, sloth. Gluttony, lust. Oh God, what was the other one that I did? Greed. Holy shit. What's the other one? There's 3 more. Oh my God. How am I forgetting them? Is wrath? Wrath one of them? Not sure. It's got to be something that makes you angry, right? There's got to be one of those. How the hell am I forgetting? the other sins. You guys know what I'm talking about. Better yourselves. Love yourselves. Fix yourselves. I don't know. This is kind of the end of my walk here. I'm going to jog the rest of the way, and I'm glad we had a little lesson here. We walked with Jesus, if you would say, that we're having realizations that life has a deeper meaning than I think a lot of people give it, because, you know, living your day-to-day life, everything, you know, purpose and meaningness gets sucked out of you because you hate your fucking job and you hate your life. So make a life worth living that you love. Love people. Find people you love and stick to them. And yeah, thanks for joining me on this walk. If you enjoyed, go ahead and subscribe. Give the video a like. Let me know if you want more vlogs. This is my first time doing a vlog, and I honestly had a good time. And maybe I'll do this more often. So, yeah, thanks for watching. And, yeah, subscribe. Share it to a friend that needs to hear that they're fucking up. And they got to get their life together. Because we all do. You know, it's an everyday effort. And, yeah, what else do I say to you? Nothing. Thanks for watching. I love you. Have a good day. And I'll see you later.